Hi folks, this is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant, and in this installment, I'm going to talk about a subject that maybe some of you have been waiting for, and that is how to become a working caricature artist, or how to set up your own caricature business. I was asked by a subscriber, uh, this is for you, Jonathan. Um, how do I become a caricature artist and set up a business? And now I'm going to admit, while I won't tell you everything, because I'd be giving away secrets, I won't tell you everything on how to do this, but I will give you a very basic idea of the type of things that you really need to do first. And I'll do this in installments as usual. So this is installment number one. Okay? Before you set out to do your own caricature business, here's what you must know how to do. You must be able to draw 12 to 15 caricatures per hour. Period. That's a non-negotiable, and I'll tell you why. Because your average party is going to have around 25 to 50 guests. You're going to arrive there, and they all are going to want to be drawn. Now, the truth of the matter is, statistically, all of them can't be drawn. And all of them, thankfully, are not going to want to be drawn, but you are, paradoxically, expected to draw everyone, and your client will ask you, how many people can you draw in an hour? Okay, so a good rule of thumb is you must be able to draw 12 to 15, and you can negotiate with the client for more hours to ensure that everyone gets done. 2 hours is the minimum for doing a party. When you're first starting out, a good price to charge. It's a little low, but it's 75 per hour. You can make upwards from 150 to $200 an hour as you gain experience. Okay. I know that I've said in previous videos that your skill can be modest in this, only because I've seen that and I know what customers will go for. But I'm going to take another turn in this video, and I'm going to tell you this. Make sure that your skills are up to this as far as likenesses are concerned. I'm saying something as a matter of pride right now. Do not suck as an artist, okay? Make sure that you are able to get a likeness. Speed is your key. That's the number two factor. You must be able to draw fast, and not only fast and accurately. Number three, you must be able to control yourself internally. Consider what a party really is. It's one thing to draw a picture in your studio when you have time, when you have music playing, when you have a cold drink or a cup of coffee nearby to relax, and you have time to draw your picture. Now, imagine that you're at a party. There's noise, there's lights, there's people randomly coming in and out. There are people surrounding you. There are people literally, and I mean literally, up to your elbows surrounding you, looking, talking, laughing, shouting, and you have to focus in on that person in front of you and draw them. I'm telling you, it takes a different kind of mindset to do that, and you have to practice that. Now, ironically, the only way to practice this skill that you've never done before is to draw live. As I've mentioned in a previous video, you have to get a lot of experience drawing live, and sometimes that means drawing for free. When you draw for free, you get the experience in drawing. You kind of get to know what it's like to draw in a random situation, with crowds and noise and blah blah blah. And if it comes out terrible, and it will, just resolve in your mind that it will come out terrible at first, but you've got to get that kink out, you know. So that's the first thing, to handle your emotions, the randomness of the crowd, to be able to draw anywhere from 12 to 15 caricatures per hour, and to draw accurately. That's very important. You can draw somewhat generically. You know, I guess I'll just give you a little leeway and say that. But, you know, the picture really should look something like them. Okay, now I'm going to go into more things later, and I am going to have available, if you really want to learn this in depth, a a video series, you know, a package that you can purchase, which will go more in depth in how to set up your own caricature business. You can write me at cartoons for you too at AOL.com. That's cartoons, the number 4, the letter U, the number 2 at AOL.com to find out more about that series that I'm putting together. This is Elgin, Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant, and this is part 1 on how to set up your own caricature business.